Notice the books at my back? I have probably about 4 to 5 shelves worth of faith books, a shelf worth of cookbooks, uh, a shelf or 2 shelves worth of other books, corporate, business, design books. And I have about a shelf worth of children's book. You see, I love books. Um, Ever since I started taking my faith seriously, I really started collecting books. It came to a point wherein if the page gets folded, I'd buy a second one. Or if I love a book so much but I don't want it to get broken, again, I'd buy a second copy, and that's the one that I will lend others. Now the problem is if the book becomes is quite expensive and rare, and that's when I think 1,000 times before lending someone. One of the solutions I did was to type it, and then that's the one I lend others, the one that I printed. But then I started thinking, am I attached to the books, or am I attached to the reason I bought them to begin with? You see, I bought books because I wanted to learn. But then I found myself not even reading them. And who will take care of my books if I die? Is the person going to take care of them and love them the same way that I do? Will my children even want them? You see, I got attached to the book, not to the reason of learning more about God, because God should be my number one. My attachment to the books might even stop me from getting to heaven because I'm becoming unwilling to share what I have to others. My attachment to the books might stop me from going to heaven because I can't bring them to heaven. And what if I don't want to let go of them? But you see, in heaven, everything is infinite. Whatever reason I have for buying the books, which is God and learning more about God, is infinitely more possible in heaven. And yet, I am letting the books take hold of me. And that's when I realize I should let go. Have I even told you that I have ebooks? So that's where I'm taking them now. But the point is, what are your attachments? What is keeping you from giving yourself to God fully? Sometimes it's even what you think is bringing you to God that becomes your attachment. Like in my case, I bought books to learn more about God. But then I realized it's actually the books that are holding me, not wanting to learn about God. Reflect on your life. What is holding you? Is it God, or what you think is about God? Or worse, nothing at all about God?